Hey, this is John Carlos. Now, while Wave 1 of Batman, the classic TV series figures by Mattel, featured a Surf's Up Batman and a Joker and a Riddler and a Penguin and a Catwoman and all that, they have not launched a Series 2, but they have released a Surf's Up Joker to complement that Surf's Up Batman. Now, this figure comes with some obvious accessories like his surfboard, which has some pretty decent artwork of the Joker on it. He also comes with this little figure display stand and this little piece of like cardboard art that features the Surf's Up Batman and Joker artwork on it, and the back, which fits, vertically to make a little display stand for the figure. Now, the figure has some pretty decent articulation. That's one thing that Mattel's been doing a really good job at with their figures is articulation. It's pretty much, for the most part, the same figure as the previous Joker figure. Here it is next to it. The only real difference is the surf shorts. But as far as articulation goes, he does have the hinged ankles, hinged knee, mid-thigh cutter on the shorts, which I really appreciate. And then you can see how well hinged the legs are, the mid, like the waist cut, the little mid-torso bend, which doesn't really give you much with the coat on. In fact, it's pretty stiff. I can't really get them to bend. You can see the bend there a little bit. Shoulders, the bicep cut, hinged elbow, swiveling wrist, and the swiveling head. I really do like how they've handled the coat on this one. I like the buttons. I like the way it drapes. The sculpt and paint of his shirt underneath is really well done too. But the shorts look cool. I think they did a good job with these as far as like the pattern goes and the paint. I think it reads well. Same with the pinstripes on his pants. The paint is decent. I am liking the head quite a bit. I mean, you could see that if you've seen the previous Joker, you know it's the exact same head, but I do like the way they arch the eyebrows. I like that they painted on like a little faded gray mustache paint line, because as we all know, Cesar Romero never shaved his mustache for the Joker and they just painted over it. So I like that that's implied here, but I like the smile. It really does look like Cesar Romero in a 6-inch form. I don't think Mattel always does the greatest action figures, but this really does look like him. And I think they painted his smile perfectly too. Like, this is a really decent action figure likeness. And here's a look at the Surf's Up Batman next to the Surf's Up Joker, just so you can see how complementary the figures are of each other with the surfboards and their board shorts. One thing worth noting about this Joker figure is there is another thing that makes it different from the previous one besides the shorts, and that's his right hand. The previous one had a finger-pointing right hand. This one's got a grip hand. Just want to show you guys how he fits on the board, because in theory, you only need to peg him on with one foot to make him kind of stabilize, but I think with the kind of articulation he's got in his feet and his thighs, he can, in fact, step on both pegs, so that's kind of cool. Kind of put his arms out in a little surfy pose, and there you go. Well, he won't really stand on it, but you get the idea. In fact, I think maybe, there you go. All in all, I like this figure okay. I think it should have been part of Series 1 with Surf's Up Batman, but I'm glad that Mattel finally got around to making it. But Mattel's figures are sometimes overpriced in my opinion. You can find this guy usually for about 20 bucks, sometimes a little bit less, but I see him in Toys R Us for like $22.99. I do not think, like with tax, this figure is worth like 24, 25 bucks. So try to hunt for it at a decent price. But I like it, I think it's cool, and thanks for watching.